The December 2022 commencement ceremony for the University of Michigan-Flint is about to begin. Please turn off all cell phones and pagers. We ask that you please remain through the duration of the ceremony. Let the processional music begin. If you are able, please rise for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. I am Sanja Feast Price, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs here at the University of Michigan-Flint. On behalf of the Chancellor, the faculty, staff, and administration, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the December 2022 commencement ceremony. Please join me in recognizing members of our platform party. Please rise and be recognized. It is now my honor to introduce Deborah Dutta, Chancellor of the University of Michigan-Flint, who will share remarks to celebrate our graduates and their achievements.
Welcome, everyone. Good morning. It is, it's okay. But I really want to welcome not only the graduates, but their families, friends, parents. So before we begin, please give all of them a round of applause, please. Among the many things that I have the honor and privilege to do as a chancellor, two are especially meaningful. Celebrating the many accomplishments of our dedicated faculty during their tenure and promotion, and addressing you, our newest graduates, during the commencement ceremony. So it is a real happy day. Wonderful to be here with you. Commencements are amongst the most powerful and forward-looking of the university's public rituals. Part ceremony, part celebration, commencements attest to the achievements of the graduates and to our optimism about their individual futures and the positive impact they will make on this world. And I have no doubt that our optimism is well placed. Successfully completing a degree program at UM-Flint requires dedication and focus in normal circumstances. But the circumstances that all of you faced while pursuing your degrees were far from normal. You confronted challenges brought on by a global pandemic, and as the world in so many ways hit the proverbial pause button. But you forged ahead and you completed your studies. This is an incredible achievement. Your determination in the face of adversity will forever remain a hallmark of your strength of character, and it helped you make your dream of earning a Michigan degree a reality. Dreams, hopes, and aspirations. For dreams to come true, one has to dream in the first place. I'm talking about dreams while we are awake. I'm talking about hopes and aspirations, not the dreams during our sleep, although research suggests that about half of those dreams contain at least one element originating from a specific experience while we are awake. The dreams that I'm talking about are often circumscribed by the environments in which we live, grow, and work. That can sometimes be limiting. A college education, new knowledge, new experience equips one to break out of that limitation. But it won't happen on its own. It has to be intentional, has to be nurtured. You may have been told that you can do anything in life if you dream big, if you apply yourself and reach for the stars. And yes, that is true. And there are many stories that attest to that. Let me share one with you today. Stanley Crook grew up destitute in a working-class neighborhood of Indianapolis. After giving birth to Stanley, his mother, 15 years old, left Stanley with his grandmother and great-grandmother, who were living in a tar paper shack alongside a railway track in Indianapolis. When Stanley was 1, they moved to a 500 square foot shotgun house where he slept on the floor with his cousins. In that neighborhood, no one expected kids to go to college or amount to anything at all. But Stanley was the first in his family to finish high school, then college, and then graduate school, earning himself a MD, PhD, 2 doctorates. After a successful career in the pharmaceutical industry, Dr. Stanley Cook founded a biotech company that pioneered antisense drugs that has now saved thousands of children from the brutal disease of spinal muscular atrophy. Reflecting on his life, Dr. Crook said, "Poverty is not the loss of money. It is the loss of dreams. It is the absence of hope. That is poverty." So, my friends, I advise you to dream big. Look past the physical job titles you find. Look for people who are doing something similar you want to do. You have more information at your fingertips than anyone in history. Someone out there doing something that most of us thought couldn't be done even a mere 5 years ago. But they're doing it. They're doing it because they are dreaming big, as you should. Your knowledge, determination, and strength of character will one day make your dream a reality. But remember, as your life enters different stages, it is okay for those dreams to evolve as you do. And by all means, embrace that change. Everything around us is constantly changing, whether we perceive them or not. Society and organizations are changing. Technology is evolving further every day. What is most important is to recognize that we ourselves have to adapt to those changes. That is, we have to change. But despite knowing this, one of the most difficult things people have to deal with is how to embrace change. Change brings uncertainty. It has been said that people would rather be unhappy than uncertain. And there's science behind that. One neuroscience research study discovered that our brains will deal with uncertainty the same way that they deal with errors. We simply crave to resolve them so that we can feel comfortable again. You know, in the past year and two, with the pandemic, so much uncertainty and fear swirling around us at work, in the media, in society, and more, we have gotten to become more risk averse. And while this might make sense now, given the economy and other circumstances, our risk aversion isn't making us happier and more fulfilled. In fact, it usually has the opposite effect. A friend and a mentor of mine, president at a different university, said, "The biggest risk of all is that we stop taking risks. Not the reckless ones, but the risks that remain after all evidence has been considered." As we come out of the pandemic, it is important for us to re-embrace risk, take risks, and embrace change. Now, can change and risk-taking be scary? Yes. Will things always work out? Not always. But it's our level of fulfillment in life directly connected to our ability or inability to lean into uncertainty and change? Yes, absolutely. Stanley Cook's company created a treatment for spinal muscular atrophy after decades of struggles and years of public doubt. In a recent paper, Dr. Cook wrote that creating and advancing a new drug technology not only required commitment and dedication of everyone involved in the company, but perseverance through challenges, disappointments, failures, and even outright mistakes. Failure is a big part of our lives, and for those engaged in drug discovery and development, it is absolutely a certainty. Nevertheless, scientists must take risk if science is to advance, he said. So as you begin your new chapter, I encourage you to dream big, to work hard, take risks, and embrace change. Show up, follow through, and persist as you have these past years. Success will follow. Success is different for everyone. Wherever you go from here, I encourage you not to try and be a success in 20 years, or 10 years, or 5 years. Try to be a success tomorrow, the day after, and the day after, until all of those days will catch up into years as it did for Dr. Crook. I wish you not luck, but whatever it's called when your dreams, hard work, dedication, risk-taking, embracing change adds up to something that looks like good luck. In closing, always remember, Wolverines take care of Wolverines. After all, that's how you made it to this memorable moment in the first place. You had friends, families, and everyone else. That is how all of us survived through the pandemic and how you will thrive into the future. So congratulations again on this important accomplishment. Please know the entire U of M community, and in specific, U of M-Flint, is not only proud of you today, but will continue to cheer for you on your journey beyond your campus. Enjoy the day, and always go blue.
Thank you, Chancellor Dutta. Next, it is my privilege to introduce a message from Regent Paul Brown on behalf of the University of Michigan Board of Regents.
On behalf of my colleagues on the University of Michigan Board of Regents, I'm delighted to welcome each of you to today's commencement ceremony. It is also an honor to celebrate the significant milestone with you, our accomplished students, and your proud families, friends, and guests. Among our responsibilities as a board is the privilege of approving and granting degrees. You worked hard for this day, and the past few years have added additional challenges and obstacles along your path. However, you all persevered and are stronger because of these experiences. Please remember to thank those who have supported you along the way, as they too rejoice in your success. Today you leave the University of Michigan-Flint as the leaders and best, equipped to contribute to, and yes, even transform your respective fields, communities, and society. I hope, as you go out into the world, you remember the lessons the University of Michigan has instilled in you, including searching for the potential in every opportunity and working to overcome roadblocks that you may encounter along the way. We hope that you will stay connected to your Michigan family and wish you, the class of 2022, our very best. Congratulations, and as always, go blue.
Each year, we are proud to invite an exemplary student to address their fellow graduates. I am very pleased to introduce Jaslyn Cathy as our student commencement speaker. Jaslyn is an example of what we mean by leaders and best at the University of Michigan-Flint. Jaslyn has been described as intellectually curious, inventive, and industrious as a student. She has served the campus and community as an intern for the Intercultural Center and the Urban Institute for Racial, Economic, and Environmental Justice. She also actively engaged with faculty as an undergraduate research assistant. Jaslyn was selected as one of this semester's recipients of the Maize and Blue Distinguished Scholar Award. Jaslyn is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Molecular Biology and Biotechnology degree and hopes to become a genetic epidemiologist in the future. For her dedication to her studies and her service to the university and community, She was selected as your student speaker today. Please join me in welcoming Jaslyn Cathy to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start off by taking a moment to breathe. And I want everyone to join me. Take a breath in and out. We are here in the present moment, basking in each other's greatness, living today with bright smiles toward tomorrow. But I didn't always smile at the thought of the next day. It's hard to believe that 2 years ago, I was an unprepared transfer student that did her campus tour and orientation through YouTube videos and a map. A biology student that identified protists through pictures on a Word document. I balanced the feelings of a hopelessness of a global pandemic with a full course load, hectic home life, and a worry for my own future. I can admit that my first semester here after I graduated from Mott was one of the hardest of my life. It reminded me that I was in an in-between stage, not anymore a caterpillar, but definitely not a butterfly. In that space of a first semester, it was the one time I had ever related to Rapunzel, locked in that tower, unable to let her feet touch grass and explore the world around her. I felt like my college experience was ripped away from me as I sat inside those 4 blue walls of my room, wishing for the migration patterns of a monarch butterfly. I'm sure many of us had similar feelings and experienced painful situations at the height of tragedy. Felt so alone and afraid and unsure. For all our expertise in navigating different arenas of home, school, work, those different spaces had now converged into our one living room. As Maya Angelou once said, we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. I have experienced change. From the unprepared transfer student exploring a world I could only access through a computer screen to the woman you see before you today. When I first came here, I felt so out of depth, hoping to meet every expectation, to have a voice that was firm and clear. No matter how well I did as a student, I sabotaged myself with doubt. Stuck in the past, unwilling to be in the present, and not able to touch a tangible future. I felt so much imposter syndrome my first semester here, and now I have so much confidence. I feel so much comfort in the spaces I allow myself to occupy with people that have helped me along the way. I exist as a student with academic honors, an intercultural center intern, a former block club secretary, a Europe and Urban Institute research intern, and more than my achievements, I've held the role of daughter, granddaughter, oldest sister, mentor, and role model proudly, hoping to change my community for the better. So much change in the span of 2 years. We have all changed, whether it be from 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago. We are constantly experiencing the cycle, becoming different people all the time. We have undergone a metamorphosis, emerging from the chrysalis of expectation. We have learned from our experiences, embraced mistakes, and kept moving forward, creating individual, expressive markings on our wings that represent us, move us, drive us to own our future endeavors, migrating on our own path to bigger and better things. I'm seeing all those anxious, fluttering wings behind all of you right now. And they look so pretty. They'll look even prettier when you start to fly. I will leave you with the final Maya Angelou quote. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. And from what I see around me, fellow graduates, you've thrived. It's exhilarating and fear-inducing and wonderful to look at where we are right now. The events of the past have shaped us, but never will they define us. Our struggles are a part of who we are, but not all we are. We are an embodiment of the journey being so much more than the destination, of a book being more than its cover. We are diamonds in the rough getting polished, a glittering sea of reached potential. Congratulations, UM-Flint graduates. You've made it. You're here. Now, one last time, take a deep breath in and out. Spread your wings and soar. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaslyn. Now we will recognize our honors students. Will the students wearing the gold honor cords please rise? Yes. It is customary in commencement ceremonies to give special recognition to those students who have achieved an overall grade point average that qualifies them to be recognized as graduating with honors. This recognition reflects a superior level of ability, a high distinction of scholarship, and an exemplary record of achievement. Please join me yet again in congratulating the honor students on their achievements. Thank you. Would the Maize and Blue Award recipients please remain standing? The Maize and Blue Distinguished Scholar Award was established to recognize graduating seniors who combine exceptionally high academic achievements with exemplary service to the university and community. Recipients are selected by the University of Michigan-Flint Scholarships and Awards Committee. The Maize and Blue Award is the most prestigious award given by the university to graduating seniors. Will the Maize and Blue Award recipients please approach the platform as directed by the ushers?
Jaslyn Cathy. Abed Najar. Joseph R. Harris. Alexis G. R. Woodard. Alexandria C. Morse.
Good morning. I'm Douglas Knurr, and I'm the Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Now we will give public recognition to the students of the University of Michigan-Flint College of Arts and Sciences who are graduating today from master's degree programs. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Chancellor Dutta, on the recommendation of the faculty of the Horace H. Rackham School of Graduate Studies and the College of Arts and Sciences, I present these candidates to you and recommend them upon completion of their respective courses of study. These are candidates for the Master of Arts, Master of Public Administration, and Master of Science degrees.
Thank you, Dean Paneer. By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university, and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are candidates, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty. In recognition of this accomplishment, you will receive your diploma cover and be arrayed with the appropriate hood.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please come forward as directed by the ushers?
Tae Gon Kim. Alyssa J. Molnar. Carrie S. Spencer. Amanda K. Sini. Ahmad Z. Atta. Kudarat A. Shitu. This concludes the awarding of diplomas for the master's degrees.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree please rise? Chancellor Dutta, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I present these candidates to you and recommend them upon completion of their respective courses of study for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Dean Kinnear. By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university, and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are candidates, together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty. In recognition of this accomplishment, you will receive your diploma cover.
Candidates for undergraduate degrees will be released by the ushers. Please be seated until your row is called.
Jaslyn Kathy. Joseph R. Harris. Allie C. Morse. D'Angelo L. Gillespie. Olana Mitchell. Timothy J. Humphreys. Abed Najjar. Alexis G.R. Woodard. Kayla R. Goldner. Shelby L. Sutter. Avery R. Offer. Nathaniel J. Cordova. Larissa E. Cone McGee. Grace A. Fritzler. Adam T. Gabriel. Emily R. Long. Christina LeGros. Ashley Birchie. Madeline Balderrasa. Asier R. Rodriguez. Catherine R. Nichols. Danaja Tiner. Zachary R. McIntyre. Jacob R. Runnels. Mesa Abdallah Rahman. Paul J. Beiswinger. Batul Spady. Blake R. Burgess. Giovanni Goldoni. Jinan Abu Kodar. Courtney A. Kreiner. Kaylee E. Fuller. Guinevere Hammond Stone. Jenna R. Poole. Aiden M. Mathis. Mariah L. Hobbs. Ashley M. Harrell. David J. Peet. Aubrey J. Sharer. Trinity A. Smith. Ryan Michael. Matthew W. Smith. Ashley E. Robinson. Levi Castangwe. Jonathan D. Baxter. Ricky C. Martson. Heather Hannon. Caitlin M. Powell. Brittany B. Butcher. Karina Marin. April G. Bartel. April Mayflower. Lauren M. Parasu. Lexi E. Peterson. Shauna L. Miller. Shabib Dabaja. Jessica M. Heng. Deandrea M. O'Neill. Julia G. Abel. Ali M. Alami. Chelsea L. Mishler. Kat A. Preddy. Emily J. Bell. Ali Sheikh Khalil. Joseph V. Cooper. Rachel H. Clay. Haley E. Andrews. Eleni Batsios. Julia R. Poplar. Melissa Z. Ibrahim. Miriam Hayek. Nicholas J. Davis. Amina Shukri. Brad A. Dyer. Catherine M. Alcampaw. Dorian K. White. Maxwell H. Buxton. Gina Bagat. Isabella Gerton. Adam Mizgalski. Dean P. Cromer. Blaze J. Whitsett. Levi N. Todd. Kylie R. Marth. Wafa A. Alwaji. Kiana C. Thompson. Zahao Feng. This concludes the awarding of diplomas to graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences.
There is much effort and planning required for today's ceremony. I would like to thank the many staff and volunteers who make this day possible for our graduates and their families. Let's give them a round of applause, yes. We celebrate and honor our extraordinary graduates with sincerity and enthusiasm, recognizing the commitment and perseverance required to achieve their degrees. Let us give our graduates a round of applause for these exceptional talents. The awarding of the degrees is now concluded. It is time for the turning of the tassel. Graduates, please rise. Graduates, you may shift your tassel from the right to the left side. Woo. I now welcome Mr. Kim Nag, proud UM-Flint alum, to the podium to induct our graduates into the Alumni Association here at the University of Michigan-Flint.
I'm proud to be an alumnus of the University of Michigan-Flint School of Management. I have a BBA from 1996 and an MBA from the class of 2001. It is an honor to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each of you today. You can be proud of your academic achievements. Being a Michigan grad has many benefits and comes with great responsibility. As you go forward, if you have the ability to do something, make sure that you do it for the good of others. Congratulations, you are now officially inducted as graduates into the Alumni Association of the University of Michigan. Go Blue!
The formal commencement, you may be seated. The formal commencement exercises are now complete. The audience is requested to remain in their seats until the faculty line of march has completely exited the main floor, at which time the commencement exercises will be adjourned. We kindly request that you exit the building and head across the street to the University Pavilion. That is where you will find a photo area staffed with a professional photographer for the graduates and their friends and families. This will allow our staff to prepare this space for the next ceremony. Once again, congratulations to our graduates. We are so proud of you. Go Blue!